1 billion US dollar.
Well, to shed more light on this, we have the pleasure to have with us over the phone our dear guest, Mr. Ahmed Badr, tourism expert. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon to you and all the audience, and let me wish you happy Eid for everybody.
Thank you. Happy Eid to you and to your family. Mr. Badr, the Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities have stated that Egypt have attracted a record of 15.7 million tourists only in the year 2024, surpassing the previous year of 14.9 million tourists. So the number is increasing. How did you read these news?
Well, that's a significant increase in the visitors of Egypt, despite the political situation around Egypt. Still, we were able to attract all these tourists to Egypt. Well, and I have to say most of them are not from our usual markets. There are many markets now that are, we are having more tourists from them. Like the Gulf market now is increasing very well, and thanks to all the new destinations that we have, all the new cities, all the new destinations that we're having, like New Alamein, like New Cairo, Zayed, all these places that now are attracting our dear Gulf travelers to come and enjoy their time in these areas. Also, there's so many people from Gulf that now are interested in going to Luxor and Aswan, especially, of course, in winter time. Now we have a very good portfolio of hotels and cruises there, so they started to come and explore this new destination for them.
Yes.
Also, you know, the other markets like Chinese market is now back. Japanese market is now started to get back also. Some of the European markets. So these markets really that where most of the tourists came from last year, of course, because of the normal markets are being a little afraid to travel to Egypt because of the media in their countries that are giving them idea that Egypt is not safe, which is not true, of course.
Yes, and Mr. Badr, what were the main factors or the efforts exerted by the Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities that made the increase between, in comparison from the influx of the tourists to Egypt from the year 2023 to the year 2024?
Well, as I told you, it's from different markets, and also it was cooperation between the ministry, the government, tourism sector itself. Everybody were just doing their very best to attract more tourists to Egypt, and also trying to open new markets to attract new travelers instead of the usual travelers. As I said, that they are a bit afraid of coming, and also even if they are back, so we need even more markets and more tourists to reach the 30 million travelers goal by 2030, which is a reasonable goal, although I prefer to have less travelers with more income. That will be even better for the country, and also to preserve our, heritage, our natural resources. It's always better to have less travelers with more income.
Yes, yes. Recently, we are celebrating the feast of Al-Fitr, and during the feast, of course, there are domestic tourism in Egypt, which is very important in supporting the economy of Egypt. Of course, give us an idea about the importance of the local tourism.
Local tourism is part of the, of course, of the big, as we say, tourism apple pie. So domestic tourism is a very important part of this pie because usually in the years of when we had crisis, domestic tourism was the one who kept all the hotels and most of the companies running on the Egyptian travelers. So definitely that's a very important one. It's, as I said, it keeps the sector running and can still be open. Otherwise, you see most of the hotels will be closed due to lack of travelers, even either domestic or foreign. And I would say that's one sector that we can even grow more. Just needs it's the problem with it. It's more of price oriented. So we need some, as I say, push from the government and from the companies that are like Egypt Air to give like promotions so people can travel more with air. So things like that. It needs more of promotions to let the Egyptians travel, enjoy their time, and enjoy their country all over the year.
Yes, actually, Egyptians, there are also promotions from the Ministry of Tourism because actually when we are booking in any hotel in Egypt, we receive a 50% discount as Egyptians, which is also a very good a promotion. Also, during the feast, people from the Arab world and the families of the Arab countries would prefer to come and stay and spend the feast here in Egypt. Also, give us an idea about this.
Yes, Egypt has always been a favored destination for Arabs to come and enjoy their vacations. They families, their families, or most of them are families, or even singles, or gentlemen or ladies. So because they find here almost everything they want. You know, Egypt is always live. Always, they can go anytime, anywhere. It's safe. It's nice. They can enjoy the time. They can do shopping. They can go relax by the beaches. They can do more or less everything. Even if they have kids, there are so many places that are kids friendly, and things like amusement parks and things like that for kids. So definitely Egypt is a favorite destination for them, especially it's just maximum 3 hours flight from any, between 1 hour and 3 hours flight from any Arab destination.
Yes.
So yes, you're right. This Eid was most of the hotels were filled by Arab travelers because of these reasons.
Yes. Also concerning the domestic tourism, during the feast, we can see that the families in Egypt, they don't only go to parks or gardens, they go to the museums and visit the historical places like the Muizz Street and the Giza pyramids. Give us an idea about this picture.
Well, Egyptians now, also Egyptians now are having more and more awareness about their heritage and their history, so they want to explore it and they want to see it. Until some years ago, you can find Egyptians who live a few kilometers away from the pyramids and they've never seen it. Now you see Egyptians coming from all over to see not just the pyramids, but they go coming from all over to see all the history and the heritage of Egypt in different places in Egypt. We see now places like Siwa and Desert Oasis are being a favorite destination for Egyptians after years and years and years of neglecting from Egyptians. So that's a very good thing, and that's a very good sign in general, not just for tourism, but also for culture side of Egyptians, that they started to be more aware of their heritage.
Yes. Mr. Badr, a recent UN tourism report have ranked Egypt as the first destination in Africa for the tourism revenues of the year 2024. What is the echo of this?
It's of course, that's a very good sign to the tourism and to the Egyptian economy. And we hope we continue like that and we grow even more income and generate more travelers and more income from them. That will be a great impact and great sign for the economy in general.
Yes. Also, we'd like to go through the kinds of tourism in Egypt, the diversity of tourism. We have the beach tourism, religious tourism, museums, antiquities, the health tourism. Give us an idea about the various kinds of tourism we have in Egypt.
Egypt, as we say, we have it all. As you said, all these kinds of tourism and sectors of tourism are Egypt, heritage, culture, history, adventures, beaches, food, carnivals, so many things. Just we need to start make use of them in better way, so all of them can at the end serve better the Egyptian economy.
Yes. What are the kinds of the places that hello, Mr. Badr? It seems we have lost the line. Thank you very much, Mr. Ahmed Badr, the tourism expert. Ladies and gentlemen, a short break and I want to be back with you.